Alrighty. Whoa, what a night. Ugh. Sometimes it's very clear, right? When there's like a full moon, when there's like huge spikes in the Schumann resonance, solar flares, big events in the world, shifts, big shifts within the human collective. I can sense all of these. Uh, but I guess last night was special. Um, yeah, mainly because I got a call from my friend after not speaking, well, not really speaking for nearly a month. No, it's not speaking, it's no conversation. There was no conversation, or very little conversation possible. Only like, can you get me this? Can you take care of that? Can you please close the gate? I don't want the dogs with scurvy to come in again. Yeah. And yeah, for a while it's been going okay. So slowly I was allowed to. Uh, yeah, I even um, offered to get her like pineapple juice from the center because these bottles are heavy and she is I guess she's still in a lot of pain. She has tiny uh, cracks, ruptures uh, in her meniscus, both knees, um, and I think also little tears in her ligaments, knee ligaments. So now she has these knee braces and it's becoming better. But yeah, I mean, I offered to get the juice and that was fine. And then at some point I felt like, okay, I remembered. It was because of the visum. Uh, Normally, when you enter Bali, you get like an EVOA, an electronic visum on arrival, or visa on arrival, and yeah, this is a stay permit for 30 days. It's about 30 euros. And then you can usually you could extend online, but nowadays yeah, you can extend online, but still you have to go to the capital, Denpasar, to do an interview. It's a formality, it's total bullshit, but yeah, it's the rules. I remember how I started this conversation. She not speaking for 1 month, not communicating. Because yeah, shit happened. Uh, our friendship, relationship, intimate friendship, yeah, whatever labels. We have been like peas and carrots. Is that the expression? For 5 years. And then things got ugly. Things got really heavy, difficult. I completely understand her experience. She doesn't really understand mine, I think. And possibly that's because it's not relevant to her right now. She's totally focused on recovery. I mean, that knee injury is heavy. But it's not just a knee, right? Yeah, I still love that expression, like relationships are the yoga of the West. Oh, I shouldn't put my feet on the table. Relationships are the yoga of the West. So, and when you're like in an intimate relationship, and it doesn't always have to be physical, it can also be like a very close friend or a relative, your twin soul, twin flame. For me, it's all the same. It's just you. Um, in lakesh alakain, you are the other me. So this is how you know, I would love to connect on this level with anyone, not with everyone. No, 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 no. But yeah, in general, the people I meet, I'm really open to some extent. I mean, um, I still see like there's some trauma, one might say, some residual um, resistance, protection mechanisms based on past memory and experience. Yeah, for me, there's a clear difference between memory and experience because you can remember something that you never experienced. But because the memory is so alive, so lively, uh, we actually think that was reality back then. And yeah, seen from the here and now, if you can step into that mode of seeing everything from the here and now, you're only here now. You're never in the future, and you've never been in the past. You recreate this reality like a like how to explain it? Yeah, they say it's like the movie reel. It's like picture after picture after picture after picture after picture, and this thousand times or million times per second, you recreate reality again and again and again and again and again. Like how the spider spun the wheel of time. You just repeat it over and over again, and then it becomes real. Then it becomes reality. So a memory, if you repeat that memory, if you tell the story of the memory again and again, in your head, in your mind, um, or to other persons, especially when you tell them to other persons, then slowly that memory becomes like reality. Uh, I even know a technique where you can change your past by changing your present moment. You just change how you remember it. Hey, that's a good trick, right? I wouldn't recommend starting experimenting straight away, but yeah, I know. Who knows? Whatever. Whatever you want, whatever you need. As soon as you realize that reality only exists in the here and now, then you quickly discover that the past is just a memory, a story you keep repeating, and the future you might also see as a memory. Even though it hasn't happened yet, you can feel as if it has already happened, and then you kind of invite that future into the here now. So your vibration slowly changes, you start vibrating in that reality, and then you attract that, you pull it towards you. It's like magnetizing you to pull that reality into this reality. That was like a, yeah, pretty dense, compact explaining of how manifestation works. I don't, to be honest, in general, I don't use that technique on purpose or consciously. Uh, so when we were at the airport, or last night, to tie it back to the beginning of the story, uh, whenever there's like an event, an emotional event, or like an important event, or something that like really, catch you by surprise, like a curveball, um, I go into observer mode and I just observe that moment. And usually it's not very clear. It's not like I can see the timelines, the potentials, but I can sense them somehow. And then I tune in to, yeah, where is this leading to? And sometimes I don't do this. I don't know how to explain. I don't do this with the mind. It usually just happens, It's you can train it. Like it's like a muscle. If you exercise it, it will grow. It's like a skill. If you practice, you will get better at it. And maybe I already had the skill. I don't know. But yesterday, yeah, she called me and said, "Can you come, please?" And she was going through a very difficult period, very difficult episode at that moment. And I could be there for her. And I was very glad. And this all came after, to close this video. I will talk about it more in the next. All this happened after a conversation with my friend from Iceland, who gave me who asked me the question: can you be okay with her not being okay and not asking for your help? That was a huge insight. That was an opening to another field. And yeah, I guess then this happened. Ain't life pretty? Ain't life beautiful? Ain't life magic? I just love life from this point of view. Jeroen doesn't always love life. Yeah, but that's just him being the dumbass who wants to understand or doesn't understand. And yeah, once you know nothing is under control, you can just relax. Alright guys, see you in the next. Cheers.